Excuse me, I have a question to ask. Why is it that anytime Adekule and Venita wants to kiss, they will always be hiding? Or maybe I am wrong. They might not be hiding. Maybe they are just privatizing it. Who knows? The very best word for me to describe last night's post-Thursday property in Biggie's house is kiss a ton. It was indeed a kissing galore in Biggie's house after their last night Thursday property. Angel and Summer kissed. That one is understandable. After all, they are in a ship, right? Adekule and Venita was hiding somewhere while they were exchanging each other's saliva. Cross and Ilebaye kissed once again. This particular one stirred up a lot of conversation, gossip, and aftermath advice. I am definitely going to unpack everything that happened after Thursday night pool party in Biggie's house. But before I do that, let me quickly remind you that I'm still the entertainer with the entertaining entertainment. And if this is the first time ever you are coming across my channel, please kindly click on the red icon down below for you to subscribe to my channel.
Get you hungry and we do this and hide your voice is loud because I know you.
Now let's begin the gist. It's no longer news that we all know that every Thursday is set aside for pool party, and this is the moment the entire housemates just have to be in their very best bikini for them to gather in the garden for them to be entertained and enjoy themselves. But that will not happen until after they are done with their usual Thursday Friday arena game. And as usual, Bigbrother asked them to move to the arena, and everybody was so happy because their dice game is back. The most excited person is Pere. They were all celebrating it, and the game begins. And at the end of the day, Pere won 5 golden coins, and in second place is Angel, who won I think 2 golden coins, and in third place is Prince, who won I think 1 golden coin. It was the way Bigbrother asked them to celebrate Pere, and they were happy to celebrate Pere. Bigbrother told them to return back in the house because they had to commence their Thursday pool party in the next 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, voila, they are in the garden partying their life out. And I had mad fun. I have to applaud the playlist that played all through the party. And Prince was in his element. And New reminded me one particular female housemate in a particular season that overdances. The way New dance sometimes, all the very risky. Well, Angel was in her own element too. Sissy was just sitting there almost part of the party with her big shirt. I don't know why she's always covering her bikini. And Kim Opera was there. And Lucy danced, so she was mostly dancing with Pere. I don't know if she just dancing or trying to just guide Pere. Doyin is not in a good mood. White Money has resumed his usual position as a grey master. You know, Kidwa, who usually used to rush to the garden to take the position, has been evicted, and White Money delivered. And it was just a fun-filled Thursday party. And once it was 12:30, Bigbrother told them to vacate the pool and also vacate the garden and return to the house because the Thursday pool party has come to an end. And this is the moment Angel and Ilebaye decided to just torment the head of the house. And while head of the house was telling them to come out from the pool, Ilebaye and Angel were still playing in the pool. Anyway, they later ended up coming out from the pool and they now moved inside.
That music was not loud, that music was not great. Like, I'm so disappointed.
Yes, it's already enough that after party comes content. Most of the housemates has already moved to the kitchen because they need to just get something to eat because they already have enough to drink. Kim Opera is now complaining loudly that the party is not great and the music is not just loud. And she said that she's disappointed and she's even calling Biggie's name to just do better next time. I was like, Kim, was it not this particular party that I partied with you people in my house? Which one is that is not just great again? Or did anything happen that I did not take note of? And that's when camera now moved away from Kim and now sighted Cross and Ilebaye kissing. Like, oh, this kissing, how do I even describe it? Well, I didn't know what led to them, but you know, Ilebaye is this housemate that always wants to create content, especially after any party in Biggie's house. And the only person she can create such content is Cross. Normally, it could have been fight, but she cannot just fight again now because one more fight will know the consequences already. That is how Ilebaye and Cross begin their kiss. And I just have to analyze this particular kiss just like the way I just watched it. They started with them exchanging saliva, and I noticed the lip thing, but it may seem as though Cross just left his lips for Ilebaye to savor on because at the time Cross removed his tongue and Ilebaye was just feasting on Cross's tongue. And now the entire housemate were just busy reacting to that. It was just Venita's facial expression, like, oh, it's not just that nice. She looked, it was disgusting to her. She was disappointed and she has to just throw away her face. it was Mercy now shouting, "No, Ebuka, see kiss. Ebuka, come and see kiss. Because if it is me now, you will just be dragging me during Sunday life eviction. No, come and see your food. Though. You just have to say something." It was just the way Sissy was just shouting. Kim will not just like it, referring to Kim Opera. And Kim Opera was also in that midst. I felt the kissing has just ended though. No, I was just wrong. Now, so Sissy was inside the blue room. Fraud went to bed early because he is angry on the way the housemates treated him during when he was playing his Thursday arena game. According to him, that they were just laughing at him unnecessarily. That is a bastard.
Kim up, come on. Ebuka, can you see?
Alex, who already became sick immediately after Thursday pool party and has gone to the diary room because Biggie just attended to Alex and Alex was lying on Prince's bed. Pause. Is Alex really sick or Alex is looking for an opportunity for her to just lie on Prince's bed beside Prince's bed? Anyway, I'm just going to refer to this with time. Alex is apologizing to Fraud because she was among the people that laughed at Fraud. But according to Alex, that the reason why she laughed at Fraud is when Fraud was just shouting Papa Elena, not because of how Fraud played the game. Fraud accepted the apology. This was when Sissy now joined them in the blue room and decided to unpack the kiss that happened between Ilebaye and Cross. According to Sissy, that while that particular kiss was happening between Ilebaye and Cross, that from the facial expression of Kim, that Kim was a bit jealous. And according to Sissy, let her not just term it jealousy. Maybe there's something about it that she does not understand, because ever since Kim Opera entered Biggie's house, she and Cross became suddenly close. And word on the street has it that Cross has been crushing on Kim Opera from outside and have been wanting to date Kim Opera.
This way you do Cross go on and die. It's inside Kim won't like this. Maybe not jealousy, but maybe you have a plan.
So as Kim Opera don't enter Biggie's house, I think this is best opportunity for Cross to make that happen. And this minute again, you're all over Kim Opera. You people are already eating together and spending most of their days together, and you're not kissing another person. While they were discussing that too, Mercy now entered, and Mercy also concurred that it wasn't that okay with Kim Opera watching Ilebaye and Cross kissed. The next minute, Cross now entered. One thing I love Sissy is that whatever she said behind you, she's definitely going to say it in your presence. Sissy is not telling Cross, "What are you doing in this blue room? I thought your room is pink room." Okay, I remember. Almost all your concubines are in this room. And when Sissy means concubines, maybe Sissy is involved as Cross's sister. We know Ilebaye, who Cross just kissed not too quite long ago, is also in the blue room. And Kim Opera, who we felt that might already start a thing with Cross, is also in the blue room. They all had a good laugh. And that gist was just becoming interesting because Sissy has a lot to say with Mercy and Alex. Oh, while that conversation was going on, I forgot to make mention that Alex said that Ilebaye already told Alex that she, Ilebaye, likes Prince. And she's now moving towards Prince. Now, so they went on commercial. By the time they returned on commercial, Bigbrother has just successfully interrupted this sweet gossip. Camera has moved back to the lounge. Perry, Kim Opera, Prince, I think there's one last housemate, are in a group getting ready for their today's weekly wager presentation. So they are just trying to just round up their own part in preparing the weekly wager tax. And Kim was just busy throwing tantrums here and there. She would just attack Prince. She would just attack Perry. And Perry kept on asking Kim Opera, "What is just wrong with you?" Perry was like, "Well, let's just move to the garden so that we can continue." Then Perry, Prince, and Kim Opera moved to the garden. And she was still throwing that tantrum. That was when Prince now asked Kim Opera, "What exactly is just wrong with you? Hope you are fine." Perry was like, "Maybe she's ovulating, hence she's just being unnecessarily cranky." And Kim Opera said, "Please, though, I'm not just being cranky. I am just intentionally being annoying towards you people." She felt that they have noticed that maybe she's reacting because of her disappointment of seeing Cross and Ilebaye kiss. That was when she now decided to just calm down. By the time camera returned back again, it's Venita, Cross, and SHAMELESSLY having a conversation over the kiss that happened between Cross and Ilebaye.
The way you're playing with this mouse.
Just I could discharge and disregard this mouse in a second. That's no problem.
Well, I noticed that.
Earlier on, while Cross and Ilebaye were kissing, Venita's countenance indicated that Venita is absolutely disappointed in Cross. Venita is having a conversation with Cross and SHAMELESSLY, and according to Venita, that Cross should just choose a side, because there is no way Cross will just spend all her day with Kim. Then after Thursday pool party, Cross is seen kissing Ilebaye, and she is now telling Cross that Ilebaye is basically using everybody as a bait in this particular house. And this was when Cross is already sober, feeling disappointed, and is not telling Venita that you see that mouse, and Cross is referring to Ilebaye. So after chopping Ilebaye's mouth, now Ilebaye is now a mouse, that he, Cross, is going to discharge Ilebaye like nothing just even happened, and God, and just without a heartbeat, and he is definitely not going to regret it. Anyway, Venita ended up advising Cross what to do next, and Cross was apologizing to Venita. Whether Venita is disappointed or not, going to Venita, I am not. It's your life to live, but you just have to decide exactly what you want in this house. And SHAMELESSLY, while they were having a conversation, said to excuse himself, because he is just trying to tame his tongue, especially when it comes to anything that involved Ilebaye. Well, lights out, everybody don't go to bed. And before they went to bed, did I tell you that during the pool party, while Summer and Angel were kissing, it was Donye's facial expression for me. I was like, who go come kiss Donye for me by you? I can't feel for her. Now back to the conversation. Word on the street has it that after Cross and Ilebaye kissed, that Ilebaye was telling Cross, oh yeah, go and talk with Kim. And Ilebaye also told Cross that she likes Prince. I was like, madam, pause. See, green light over there is constantly showing red. You see all those things that you're just trying to do with the Cross and you intended to do with me. Do not just try it with Prince. Prince is just only there to make sure that you do not do anything that will earn you your last strike, that eventually to your automatic disqualification. Do not even confuse Prince tender care towards you as an avenue for you to just do that thing that you're doing with Cross, because how Prince is going to handle you, you will not just believe it. Forget the fact that Alex is already telling you it's okay for you to just do what you want to do. Alex has a close relationship with Prince, not just Prince, but Prince's family, especially Prince's elder sister. So she's not definitely going to allow you to do such. And even if she allow you, not with Prince. So if you don't want to just earn yourself unnecessary embarrassment on national TV, I will advise Ilebaye to just abort mission. And in conclusion, all Ilebaye loves is to have to create content, whether she's being serious or not. This is who she is, and the only person that can just give her that audience is Cross. Oh well, they have gone to bed this morning. Let's see how Cross will continue with Ilebaye, and let's see Ilebaye will succeed with her next plan of moving towards Prince. In anticipation of the next impromptu drama and content in Biggie's house, this is the end of my story for now. In the comment section, do share your thoughts with me on all the happenstance that took place immediately after Thursday pool's party, including Kim's reaction, Cross, Ilebaye, and every other housemate. And this is the first time ever you are coming across my channel, please subscribe and also turn on the notification bell. And as an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with entertaining entertainment, and bye-bye.